Hey, it's Travis, Green Valley Anglers. If you're still crawling baits like it's January and getting ignored, huge shift coming. Welcome back to my daily tip series, 5 minutes of better bass fishing videos every single day to put you on them. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification button so you don't miss one. It's early March, water's steadily climbing as the days get longer, and bass are awakening for pre-spawn. Metabolism's revving, they're ready for faster moving meals that trigger reaction strikes. Right now, we're talking speeding up retrieves in March. By cranking crankbaits or spinnerbaits faster is the reaction trigger right now. The exact setups I'm using and the burn pause cadence that's putting 7-pounders in the boat as the season hits up. 5 minutes that'll make you reel faster and catch more. Ready? Let's go. Why speeding up retrieves is March's trigger. In water that's steadily rising 50 plus degrees, bass energy ramps for pre-spawn. They chase more, but still need some reaction prompts. Faster retrieves mimic fleeing shad or craws, perfect for awakening fish without overkill. Speed increases, covers more water, and fires up schools. One good crank run can trigger multiples. The deflection makes them react, and then they all get food FOMO. My speed setups right now. A lipless crankbait. I love the M Series and Delta Craw or American Shad from USA Bass Tackle. I like to throw that on a Shimano Expride 7-foot medium with a Shimano Curado 150 and 12-pound Sunline Crank FC. Use that for burning over grass or rocks. I'll throw a half-ounce Apache spinnerbait in white or chartreuse in white with a Willow Colorado blade combination on the 7'2" Expride medium heavy with a Shimano Curado 150 and 30-pound green Dyewood J braid to a 12-pound floral leader. Mix up the blades depending on water clarity. Square bill crank in red or shad, a backup for shallow rock. Prime spots for speeding up. Warming shallows with rock or grass in 5 to 15 feet. Windblown banks or points, channel edges or ledges warming higher than the main lake. South-facing transitions during peak warmth time. The speed up technique that's crushing. Cast long to structure, reel faster than you would in winter, medium speed, rod tip low. Deflect off rocks and wood, short pause 5 to 10 seconds after you hit something. And then repeat it. Bite slam on the deflection or the pause. Set hard with the spinnerbait and do a nice reel set with the crankbait. In warmer pockets, think 5+ degrees more than the main lake. Speed up more. Cooler, add longer pauses. One timeout. On a windblown rocky point in 12 feet or so, I speed cranked a lipless on the Expride Curado, burned it right over the rocks. First hour had 13 keepers. Same point but doing it slow, only 3 fish. The speed up triggered those reaction bites. And bank anglers. Speeding up retrieves works great from shore. Long casts cover water. On dams or riprap points with drops, use the same lipless crank on the Expride 7-foot medium with Curado and 12-pound Sunline Crank FC, or a similar pairing in your favorite brand. Cast parallel down the rocks, burn it back, deflecting off structure, pause on the bumps. I've seen bank guys on public lakes in March hammer limits just by speeding up the crank along the edge. The reaction draws them from further than you'd think. Your March speed up retrieves cheat sheet. Speed, medium reel, faster than winter, rod tip low. Baits, lipless crank, spinnerbait, square bill. Setup, a 7-foot medium and 12-pound fluorocarbon for cranks, a 7-foot to 7'2" medium heavy, and 30-pound braid to a 12-pound floral leader for the spinnerbaits. Your technique, cast a structure, burn, deflect, pause, think about 5 to 10 seconds. Spots, warming rock, windblown banks, channels in 5 to 15 feet. Your bonus, stained water or wind equals more reaction. Speed up to wake up. And there you have it. Speed up retrieve slightly to trigger those awakening reactions. Next early March day with water that's warming up, rig the lipless on the Expride, find a rocky point, and burn it back fast. When that 7.5 slams on the deflection, you'll know the speed up paid off. Drop a like if you're speeding up this week, comment your favorite March reaction bait, and subscribe so we keep these pre-spawn tips coming. I appreciate you. Stay warm, reel faster, tight lines, and I'll catch you on the next one.